Hello and welcome to TFA Analysis. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
This is terrible. How can a minister of justice involve himself in killing a journalist? How can a lieutenant colonel involve himself in killing a journalist? How can a billionaire involve himself in killing a journalist? I believe you will still remember this journalist who was killed and his body was found on the 22nd of January 2023 in Yaounde, Cameroon. He was brutally killed and part of his body cut off. And many of us went that incident. When we heard about that incident, many of us were thinking about those notorious criminals in Yaounde. And when I heard about that he was investigating an embezzlement case concerning one billionaire in Cameroon, I thought that maybe the billionaire paid people to kill him. I did not know that the billionaire was fully and physically involved in killing him. And even the minister of justice ordered that he should be killed. And he was brutally killed by tough government officials, by lieutenant colonel. And that is why we are here today. Because a report came out, sent out by Reporters Without Borders, in which they say, the Reporters Without Borders says that what they saw the confession of the lieutenant colonel. He wrote it down. Because some few days ago, we saw a communique that was sent out by President Paul Biya. And in that communique, it says that what many have been arrested. And when I heard about that, I was thinking about the game that Cameroon government are playing. When an issue like this came, it always occurred. They look for any criminals around and arrest them and present them. That these are those who did it, in which they did not. But they have done it this time around. That top government officials are the more than 20 people who have been arrested, according to the reports that have been sent out by Reporters Without Borders, are all top government officials. Top government officials. And all of them are coming from the Cameroon General Directorate for external investigation, including the director, the assistant, and many others, were the one involved, physically involved in killing, in brutal killing of this journalist, Martinez Zogo. It is terrible that we are living in this kind of society where those you look up to are the one killing you, the top government officials. If anything happens in Cameroon, we are looking up to the ministers. We are looking up to top government officials for justice. But they are the one promoting injustice in Cameroon. I will be giving you just a summary of the report that was sent out by Reporters Without Borders concerning the killing of Martinez Zogo. It says that what more than 20 members of Cameroon's General Directorate for External Investigation have been arrested in the capital in the past few days in connection with the killing of Martinez Zogo. That is more than 20, and it is according to what President Paul Biya sent out through his communique that many have been arrested. And when that came out, we thought that those were notorious criminals who were arrested. We did not know that they are tough government officials. And amongst those who were arrested, amongst these 20, was the director of the Cameroon's General Directorate for External Investigation, Leopold Maxime Eko Eko. This is him. He was amongst those who were arrested. And the funniest thing here is that what, according to the report sent out by Reporters Without Borders, he did not know that his deputy, his assistant, has given statement and confessed everything that happened and all those who were involved. And he came in that, refused that he was not involved. He does not know anything about. But the report further said that what, his assistant, who is Lieutenant Colonel Justice Danwe, confessed everything and explained how everything went on that day. And then he says that what, He provides detail of how they have been doing it and monitoring Martinez Zogo for more than a week, monitoring his movement, the pattern of his movement, how he's moving from his house to work, from work to where, so that they would know where to trap him. And then finally, on the 17th of January 2023, they trap him and kidnap him somewhere to an unknown place. And the funniest thing is that he confessed that he was taken, when they took him on that 17th, they carried him to an uncompleted building. And that uncompleted building belongs to Jean-Pierre Amougou Belinga, the very person that Martinez Zogo was accusing and investigating concerning an embezzlement, in which when he was killed, many people started accusing and pointing an accusing finger to this very Jean-Pierre Amougou Belinga, who is the CEO and the owner of Vision Cards in Cameroon and many companies. He is a billionaire, and many people believe he is untouchable. That he was involved. They took him to his uncompleted building in Yaounde, and that is why in that uncompleted building, this Lieutenant Colonel Justin kept on confessing. He said, why in that completed building, Belinga, who is the billionaire, came there and started beating. He was the one who started beating Martinez Zogo. And after beating him, he took his telephone while still there and called the Minister of Justice, Laurent Esso, and asked him what they should do with Martinez Zogo. And the minister ordered that he should be killed in order to silence him. That is the only thing. And then they quote one example that he should be killed. The minister quoted one example that he should be killed. So that what happened when Paul Chota was arrested, was taken away. The people did not do their job very well. They thought that he was dead. They killed him, but he was not. He finally survived and explained everything. So they never wanted that to repeat itself. So the minister ordered that this Martinez Zogo should be killed. And that is why he was brutally killed. And then when we go down from the report, you understand that how he was killed. Because the report says that when Reporters Without Borders asked the doctor how, after when they have carried some medical distance on the body of Martinez Zogo, they said that his finger was cut off. And many parts of his body, arms, legs, were all broken. And then they also discovered that they put an iron through his anus into his intestine. That is how he was brutally killed. By who? By top government officials in Cameroon. By top government officials. That the investigation that President Paul Biya is strongly behind, that justice must be done. And how far will this justice be done? That is the question Reporters Without Borders are asking. How far will the justice be done? And the convention also went on to say that before when Jean-Pierre Amougou Belinga received the information from the minister, the order from the minister that Minister of Justice, that they should kill him, he left. So when then Lieutenant Colonel and his men finally killed him, the billionaire was not there. That is how it ended. The billionaire was not there. And then we are asking the question, how far will this investigation go? How far will justice be made concerning this killing? Because rumors on that very day came out that Jean-Pierre Amougou Belinga, the billionaire and the CEO of Vision Card, has been arrested. And the next day we saw him in one of his companies moving around and freely. The Minister of Justice, whose name is directly involved, that he is the one who ordered that he should be killed, is still serving as the Minister of Justice in Cameroon. He has not been arrested. He is not amongst the 20 people who have been arrested. And this is the Cameroon we are living in. What we are asking is for justice to be done. Because there is no freedom of speech. To the end, at the end of the report sent out by Reporters Without Borders, they rank Cameroon at 118 out of 180 as one of the countries where there is no freedom of speech all over the world. All over the world. And this is why we have been saying it and talking about it many times, that there is no freedom of speech. If you look critically in what is happening in Anglophone regions, no media house is reporting and saying anything about it, because there is serious press censorship in Cameroon. You say only what the government asks you to say. That is all. What we want for this and for many other journalists who have been killed, and many people who have been killed and suppressed, is justice. Let the minister be arrested, and let Jean-Pierre Amougou Belinga be arrested. These are the people we want. That they should not be moving freely, because they are dangerous to the society.